expect to win much. There's not much players who have good matchmaking. That's fine. There's no matchmaking in this game. So what is it then? You just match into whoever's playing right now? Because there's going to be a lot of really painful fights if that's the case. How do you kite with a unit that can't move while it's shooting and isn't faster than the enemy? I'm not sure you can kite with that. Chat, I'm going to close the floor to suggestions and open it up to answering information requests I put out, but no more just unsolicited suggestions. There's just too many and they're too varied in what they're suggesting, so I can't make any use of it. It just feels like I got 20 people yelling different things at me right now. And the 2 Scorps type the infantry. I was trying to do that, but we ran them into apparently some sort of anti-large unit. Let's just fight. Let's run this back again and then see again like if we can figure out how to move for that. Filthy Smash. I'm trying to avoid Filthy Smash feelings right now. Okay. Sure. Very fast missile infantry doesn't sound amazing to me. Alright, what do I have? Scorpion, go. Oops, I just tried to pause. Wait, it pauses when I pause? Is this single player? Did we not fucking queue into players here? I actually felt like they were moving like AI. That's funny. I don't think this is a player game. Why is it not a player game, chat? Sure. Alright, we'll play it out anyways. Oh, it's the spearman, not what I thought it was. Yeah. Oh, in custom battle. Okay. I haven't liked these cav. I've had a hard time using them. Okay. Every time I look around, my cabs are like my cab are trapped. What is this? Missile infantry, sure.
Of course. Curse them.
Ah. I think I'm done with these cab units. I want to use cab, but they don't feel like they're as fast as cab, and they don't feel like tanky at all. They feel like squishy as fuck, which probably cab feels like in general, but they don't feel fast like it. They just feel squishy and slow. Also, I'm not super in love with Cetra. Don't really think this faction plays to what I want to play to, but I don't know enough about the other factions to pick one. Dwarves did not feel fun either. Draw the course by keeping the mouse button down while hitting shift. Let's find if I can do that. Oh, I see. I hold it. Interesting. Thanks. Yeah. We just lost to the AI. Feels good. At least it was faster. Go. Beastman. Can someone make me a list for Beastmen then? I would try that if we had an army you list so I could fit it in and just like quickly move into that. I'm not enjoying these archers, by the way. Let's go back to multiplayer. Didn't realize I wasn't. Wait, this isn't... We quick battled last time. It just wasn't multiplayer? Thank you, Billy. Alright, we'll do one more with these. Look at that sheet. Which one? Alright, let's take a look at this. I don't want to bring this archer army. It has not treated me nicely at all. What are we going to bring instead? More of an archer army? Yes, yes. Perfect. Okay. Any wins and how hard is the multiplayer to pick up? I think we have 2 wins today. How has it been so far? Pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. Got a decent guy explaining all the stats. Yeah. Yeah. But I'm not going to spend my stream watching guide videos, am I? So let's learn the hard way. Let's beat our head into it. And also, I often feel like guide videos, like newbie guide videos, are sometimes useful for new players for sure. But like, I feel like a lot of times what I'm asking for in a guide video is I'm asking for an answer to a question or like specialized knowledge about something. And until I have enough basic background to form the question, it's very difficult to make that useful to me. So I don't know. I'm not real excited about that at the moment. All right, let's set up. We have our basic kind of like two ranges of archers, which is all right, I guess. Archers and catapults, so that's nice. We got our basic melee disruption beasts and our lord. And then we have skeletons for days. Wait, yeah, okay. Alright, these are mostly fodder units. Where are the executioners? Was that an executioner in the back? Yeah. Alright, so there's a cab unit over here that I'm trying to deploy spears for. Oops, wrong unit. AoE dragon attack, annoying. Sure. Alright, walking into our firing squad is fine. Oh, it's actual dragons. I forgot. This is their unit, right? So I could large... Shabby can shoot that. Oh, that's that wind spell and just got destroyed by that. Sure. We'll shoot the War Hydra. Happy to engage that. Can break out of this guard stance. Can engage this. Let's get disruption units in there. Seems fine. This unit's still being a pain. Not really. Let's get over there. Block for the archers. If they kill that, that's fine. Alright, meanwhile, what is this unit? I have a sword unit? Why do I have a sword unit? Get in there. Okay, I don't like this thing being behind. That's not okay. Let's deal with that. Move these back. You can attack that too. Get out of guard stance. Where is my lord? I want to debuff the shit out of this. And buff himself. Alright, I'm going to save the AoEs for when I have AoE units. You can back up. Alright, this unit is chasing. That's fine. Where's my artillery? Artillery is still doing work. Artillery that, please. Okay, you were shooting that. I need somebody to deal with this. It's fine. Where is my lord? Lord is here fighting the dragon. Okay. Okay. Let's turn around. The Lord over here. Gonna get a big AoE on that in a second. We got a summon group we can drop. I think behind these guys is fine. Alright, let's nuke here. Big nuke. Okay, drop the spears that are waiting for that. We got one in there, that's fine. Where is Citra himself? Running around over there, buff up. These are my anti-big units. So shooting, presumably the monster is a good target for them. You're still just keeping those horses from doing anything to me. You can shoot the unit, that's fine. Alright. What's going on here? The Shabi are dying, but they're supposed to. They're summoned. Scorpion's still doing okay work in there. I don't mind hitting that group with a artillery piece. We have some ammo left. We do. Good. Etc. Chasing shit around in there. Okay. I know what the enemy units do to some part though, which helps a lot, right? Okay, AoEing that kind of sucks. Not sure I can do anything about it. Okay. Another line spell. Can we kill this fucking dragon? Maybe? eventually. A lord running, great. Okay, we just downed his lord. Seems like a good deal. Alright, on the Hydras with the anti-large archers. Artillery is still hitting big clumps of infantry. My lord is still kind of healthy. I'm going to go get his AoE up on these clumps of units. Alright, archers on the unit again, the Hydra. Scorpion on the infantry. Lord on the infantry. I don't really want to fight their Hydra particularly. Let's buff up. Etc. I think you kids in for the 24 months.
Still, dwarves are the best.
We won one, chat. As some of the other streamers I watch say, paid actors probably. No. Well, it was nice to know what my opponent's units did to some degree. That was kind of nice. Raise your money, Oblisa. Oh man. Let's see. Lots of paid actors in my content. Dozens. Dozens and dozens. Cascade did a lot of work there. Alright, that was kind of good. I needed a win there. I was kind of feeling a little annoyed with how it was going. Did you find me a list, Billy? Or are you still looking? Guess we'll do another one while I wait. Okay. Beast. Actually, I don't know what this is. I thought it said Beastman, but that's me. It says Beastman 4. We're going back to that loadout. That was fine. Okay. I closed that Google Sheet after it was absolutely wrong for the Tomb Lords. I guess I'll take a link to that again, Billy, if you have that still. Britonia. Okay. Probably paid to squeeze in a light cav. Probably past my pay grade right now, Concrete. It's probably worth mentioning on day 5 of multiplayer. Thanks, Billy. What were we digging out of that? We're gonna dig up a lizardman list. Okay, try that after. Gotta have some steps of what these units do. Maybe what I do is I play like one custom versus the AI with every time we switch like lists to get a sense of what the hell the fucking units do. So I can pause, look at them, kind of assess what their damage is like, etc. We won. That's a victory. If the opposing host is a coward and flees, that's a win. So I think that makes us 10-0 this morning, I believe. Victory indeed. Oh man, it's been a brutal day of learning. I learned for you guys, so you don't have to. Feel the learn. All right. Aphrodite is a gay is this person's name. Okay. I guess we're not playing Beastmen. We're playing Tomb Kings with that. The guide says it's out of date by a year. Okay. Tomb Kings get wrecked by dwarves. What does this faction do? The opposing faction or my faction? My faction summons a bunch of shitty skeletons whose entire purpose in life is to hold space. Hey, Marta. But I am enjoying playing multiplayer again. I love playing multiplayer games. I wouldn't say I'm tired of single player games right now, but I like the change of pace of playing against another human. Enemy is a dwarven faction. Okay. It's fine. We'll flank them with our super mobile skeletons. Our archers, who are stationary infantry and get wrecked by artillery, We'll shoot their tanky frontline infantry as their artillery hits us. Cutting the learning curve. No, I wouldn't say I'm doing that. I'm certainly smashing my head into some rocks for a little bit here and checking the damage dealt to the rock each time. Not quite yet. One more. Hopefully this is my hill. Jumping back into MTGA. What? Where does that question even come from? Maybe Onia. Trying to do shift clicking. I don't know the what random skeleton infantry. Like random, like actual infantry skeleton. Those line spells did wreck me pretty hard. Maybe just stagger these a little bit. Alright. Multiplayer games. Oh, I see. That's what you were referencing? No. No, I wasn't thinking MTGA when I thought that. MTGA is kind of a weird multiplayer game because it's unequal starting resources. Right? Like draft MTGA. Alright, I want to move to the top of this hill with my archers. And then shoot them from there. This looks like good dwarf terrain and bad, shitty undead terrain, but I'm guessing. Think they'll have a hard time shooting? They don't. I think they end up like right there and rain death upon me. But we'll see.
Sectra the imperishable. Bow to me. Very well.
I don't know what that unit is. Pickaxe infantry. Is this like a no range unit dwarf fight or what? Okay, I don't like this thing shooting me non-fucking stop though. That's not cool. Oh, these are ranged units. I see. It's unfortunate. Alright, how bad is this right now? What is this? The unit not doing anything. This is a scorpion fighting pickaxe infantry apparently. How are my archers doing? I'm not really entirely certain. Artillery is shooting, I guess. This infantry does not did anything what I wanted it to do. I wanted it to flank past and get on the archers, but it's not done that at all. Alright, how is this stuff doing? You're on that. You are on that. It's okay, I guess. Feels like my skeletons are disappearing. Whether or not that's good or not, I'm not entirely certain yet. Could you go over there and attack that? No? Alright, we can drop a line of anti-melee dudes right there now. These units still have not moved past. I guess once they engage, they can never move again. Alright, let's get artillery over there. Let's get artillery there. Which one is a flamethrower unit? Torpedo flamethrower infantry seems like a good one to deal with. Okay. Okay. Pull them back first. What is it? It was like shift and like... No, it's shift and drag. Okay, let's try that. I just got fucking flanked by 2 sets of units. It's not great. Too bad that thing was doing work.
My orders enacted. Mightiest of kings.
He's doing work over there, but it's not going to be enough. Can we shoot them or what? Just fucking shoot them, guys. Okay. Setcher's down. Okay. Could you move? No. What are my archers doing here? And why isn't it shooting with their bows? There's a unit right there. Just be shooting that, no? Okay. Exciting. Alright, both my anti-infantry units are down. There seems to be a lot of infantry remaining. There's a flamethrower hitting my fucking spearman over there. Doesn't seem great. Alright, rip. That felt really one-sided. Feels like he has like a dozen units that are super dangerous if I leave them alone. Go. Alright, let's try this Lizardman list. We'll try it once versus AI and then once into player. Check. Kind of countered our army. Well, that's a problem. Alright. Let's try it. Alright, Lizardman. Never played Lizardman at all. Sure that won't be a problem. Okay. All the costs are different right now. A guy with a big hole in his head is our leader. I think it's 2 of these, I think. I don't even know if this is useful, these lists. Are these even useful? 800. It's all the values are changed. It's a guy with a drum. That guy. It's a 450 dinosaur. Which is probably a cav unit. There are something that costs 1,000 with, I think it's a magic icon beneath it. Looks kind of like that. It's like a fireball with, it's that with some shit next to it. And these were feral bastillions. That's one of these. Or that. It's that. Okay. And then it's 2 of these, I think. One 1900. $657, that dude. 2663. It's got to be a lord, but I don't see which one it is. There's a star at the bottom, which just means lord, I guess. I don't even see these. Like, this is difficult. Difficult even to see the list from this. Lizardman could be exciting, though. Doesn't it say the name? Saurus in center, skinks on flanks, feral cold ones on outer flanks. Bastilian, Sink Priest. Use Krokgar and Scarvet. All right. Got those, got those, got those, got those, got those. We're looking on Scarvet. Who I don't even see. Is it like a free download like unit that I don't have perhaps? He's a hero. All right. So there's some stuff it suggests for the actual Lord builds. So this guy is supposed to have Grimlock. We already have too many rare single entities, so I don't know how I can do that. This is supposed to be Heavens. Is that an ability? Skink Priest is supposed to have Heaven's Pterodon, Harmonic Sea Wind Blast. That's Harmonic Sea. That's Wind Blast. Heaven's Pterodon. That's the Pterodon. I don't know what Heavens refers to here. Okay. His is still cheaper too. His is 657. Ours is 857. This guy was supposed to have this, but we can't do it because we have rare single entities at 3 already apparently. Which ones? These things. So I don't even think this build works anymore. Sink Priest Heavens. Oh, I see. We do have the right one. This is Heavens. So this build is out of date and we can't build it because it's already over the number of units it can have. Imagine my joy. Okay. Get that. And you get Sacred S, Swiftness of Eye. Sacred S. It's that one. Swiftness of Eye. Hand of God. And this one has Carnosaur on this dude. also can't have it because of this. Yeah, this build's going to be terrible as shit. It's relying on 3 heroes with a bunch of buffed up stats, but we can't actually build the buffed up stats on them. All right, let's try their next build. Feels good. Second army, easy all-around army. Lord so-and-so. Lord Mazadanundi. That guy. 1900 heroes. This guy, I believe. Yeah. And then it's 2 raptors. 4 of these 800, 5 of these 800 dudes. And then, is that it? No, 2 of the 300 ones, 2 of these. Okay. And then it's supposed to have, this guy is supposed to have that. These guys are supposed to have Carnosaurs. I think we can actually hit this limit because we're not over it, although we're way over cash. And he is supposed to have Greater Arcane Sea. Let's take a look. Greater Arcane Sea. Shield of the Old Ones. Banishment. And the Runation. Supposed to have Net. Jesus, he's going to have a million spells to cast. Apotheosis. And Sunburst Standard. Okay. And these guys are only supposed to have Carnosaurs. And they do some random leveling of stuff. How much is this a level? 33. Alright, so this is what they recommend. We need to save this. Okay. And then we need to get a game with this. Alright. Why can't I start battle? Must add a lord. Must select units for AI armies. Oh, I see. Okay, so we back out of this then and then go battles, custom battle. We just fought an AI though. How did we fight the AI last time, chat? I have to read more things then. All right. What do these do? Armored piercing, rampage. Is it cav? It says it's cav, but it doesn't say it's fast. On the AI side, there's an auto builder. Okay. Good talk. Okay. Pop Beastmen, maybe they have a default army. Maybe they do. It's not that either. Could give him one of these powerful Tomb King setups. Okay. Yeah, like that. All right, let's start. All right, I'm gonna grab water chat and we'll take this battle. Back in a moment. Okay, so what are we working with here? What do? You have 6 abilities. Alright, but you have no abilities. This guy has banishment. Shield of the Old Ones. Okay. What are these things? Primal instincts. Predatory senses. And shielded. Shielded and aquatic. And some cav. Hey, Diablos. Welcome back.
Excited for more TWWH2 action.
Thank you for the 23 months. Alright. I have no idea what we're gonna do. This looks like just like every one of these is just a skeleton. Slightly better skeleton. That's exciting. Alright, so what does this spell do? This Ruination of Cities. We also have a net. An Apotheosis. Replenishes hit points of combatants, can cause fear. This unit causes fear. What does it do if I overcast it? It doesn't tell me. Oh, there it goes. Extended cast range. No clue. All right. All right, let's get them in on these. So are you spellcaster armored, armor piercing melee? You guys are not, none of these are strong. These are shielded mace. We don't have anything versus large. Armored armor piercing causes terror. Maybe this can handle large. I want to try this spell, the one that was sounded really weird. The Ruination of Cities. Okay. Strong armor piercing. Anti-large. Are you large? You are, right? Can't remember how to tell. I know like individual units are individual units, but I think large is actually like the size of the thing. Like, that's a large unit, although I'm not sure how I tell that. Ah, it is the end that. So these are large. So I don't really want to engage their anti-large fucking cav right now. I would like to get on those archers. Just try not to pause much more. I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck this stuff does. So how come my glorious shift Q thing didn't work? This guy is pathing around until the rest of Oblivion. And this guy... Alright, spellcaster time. Let's start with the Shield of the Old Ones. Where? Here? Banishment. Are you guys really not moving? Wow, amazing. Okay. I thought they were moving forward, but they've apparently been just sitting there. It's good. See how strong these heroes are. So that's a channeled area thing. More spells. Spellcaster's getting... Did I regenerate on somebody? Yeah. Stops rampage, gains leadership. All of them have that? Like, you're not able to be controlled. Presumably you don't. Yeah. Fleeing. How do I see if they're close to breaking? It's the white bar? White bar. Oh, it's a, wait, it's a castable? So I'm supposed to be putting this on my units? Oh, I just assumed, okay, I didn't realize this. It spells up again? Maybe. Big red on my units is rampage. That thing? No, that's the thing. What big red on my units? Big red exclamation point. Where? They stopped rampaging. Okay. Cav is rampaging. Oh, this. I see. But rampage is a buff, right? Also, Cav fighting spears feels good. I don't think we're winning this, but I'm not entirely certain right now. Alright, let's try. Do we try this fight again with the same units? Maybe where my actually move my units in at the same time? Because that would be nice. Okay. I don't like my army just like stopping, which is on me, of course, but still. We'll just walk through the artillery. That'll help us.
Quitters never win.
Alright, let's try some of this. Oh, we're not close enough to cast from here? Might not be close enough to cast from here. Thank you, Calanders, for the 3 months. I do like drawing instead of just the regular movements. Let's get in on that. Move forward. All these need to move. There is fine. Don't mind. Okay, we're ready to overcast this. I don't know if we can overcast that. Guys, come on. It's a lot of units not moving again. Same exact mistake. Feels bad. Alright, can we get the buff off? Alright, so I use that buff to break raging when I don't want them to rage. They're fleeing right now. These guys have other buffs? They do not. Why are you just not attacking though? And the archer, I guess. Where's my caster? And we want a cold-blooded you. Get out of there and get over there, please. Rooted that so it can't bother us. We got heal up. Let's heal you, I guess. Okay. Alright, why aren't they chasing? They're not on guard, so why is this guy just stopped here, not chasing? Okay. Alright, let's regen. Let's ruination of... No, let's shield of the old god here. Can we get in that, maybe? In here? Alright. The archers are beating us, I think. Okay, these units are done, whatever they were doing. Jump on the horse, I guess. Alright, any other slackers? Not that I see. Spam that regen, huh? Okay. Things are super quick. A quicker unit, you probably want to try flanking with them. Okay, maybe. Just noticed DHB must have been doing DHB things. Yeah, he sure did. Ruination Benjamin only strong against infantry. Okay. Okay. Try to keep him from breaking. How long on a heal? I don't know. Ruination of cities can be for you. Don't have any units in that. That's my unit. Get over there, please. Okay. Give a heal up. We do. These things regen. Let's get on that archer. Their cav are so much better than when I use them. Their cav are really fucking irritating. My cav are kind of whatever. Alright. More healing. Can we disrupt these, please? Anyone not fighting? You're not fighting? What are you doing? Just thinking about what it could be like if you were fighting and how glorious that day would be. Good thought. Still a super close fight, right? These units don't seem very fun either. They all seem exactly the same. Just like a really boring infantry unit. I don't know, chat. Is this a fun army? It just felt like I had basically 8 lizard skeletons. pretty sure I'm gonna win this at the end of all this. I still have a lord up and then some really annoying archers over there. Presumably I don't want to cancel Bloodlust very often, right? Like I want to cancel Bloodlust when I want control, but not when I don't want control. What does this buff do again? Damage resistance and leadership, I see. Victory is within our grasp, chat. We did it. We beat the AI. Alright, we'll do this once versus a human opponent. This looked like a super boring army, though. Like, insanely boring. Gotta get cooler lizard units. I don't think lizard units get colder. They just die off if that happens. It's not gonna work, man. Lizardmen. Another win. Phenomenal. Easy joke. Easy joke. Writes itself. Found the match. Begin. Load. The best army ever. Begin. It's my least favorite faction so far. I really hated the dwarves, but mostly because I was looking for something that was the opposite of the Tomb Kings, and I did not feel like I got that at all. But this has been pretty unexciting too. Is gonna be a thing. If I get countermatched again, is every player just like, oh, I know the game enough to counterpick the opponent as he selects his stuff? Didn't you guys tell me that the lizardmen are weak to ranged? It's fine. Yeah, so far I have a lot of belief that a lot of this is wrong. So here I am again. I'm going to be running across the entire map into an enemy that shoots me when I get close to them. I'm gonna feel like they have 1,000 units compared to mine. I'm gonna hate every second of this. We ready? Let's do it. Try a wider line. Let's insert the line again. Uncovered a hidden foe. They've almost killed this unit already. It's hilarious. What's this fucking elite formation shit back here? Okay. Why are they all standing around differently, like not attacking me? Shouldn't they be attacking me? What's happening over here? Anything? Get out of there, please. Get out, 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 get out. Yeah. Can't tell if winning or not over here. These my units? Son of a bitch. I gotta watch for that indicator. Like, what is actually happening over here? Yeah. I don't think we're winning over here. Like, I thought we were supposed to have this fucking, like, elite infantry shit. But I think our infantry is dying here. Like, that infantry beat us. Rip. Okay. So, if you guys have information about what the hell happened there, I'd love to know. Because I felt like we ran into a group running some ranged. Then whatever this thing is here with the treekin fucking destroyed our heroes, who are our only damage dealers. Our infantry were like locked in with their infantry forever, but nothing ever really changed there. We didn't kill them, they didn't kill us. Didn't have any anti-large. Okay. Well, that was not particularly fun as a faction. Do we The thing is, like, I don't know any of these units. Like, are they good? Are they bad? Are they fast? Are they slow? I mean, I could read 1,000 units to try to get there, but even that doesn't tell me anything because half the stats are hidden. I need a better source of armies. A more current source of armies would be really helpful. This thing being a year out of date is not very helpful for this. But so far, it's 0 for 4 builds. I wish we had done different factions now in single player. I enjoyed the Tomb Kings, but... Alright, let's take a look at our Tomb King build again. I'm still wanting to get rid of, but it's the one that I'm most comfortable with and what the hell it does. Just simple mix of anti-infantry, anti-large archers, and an artillery piece. I'm not set on using range necessarily. Arch Scarvet's anti-large. Try out Bone Giant. You keep saying that. Is a Bone Giant better in some way than the Great Bows? Doesn't really feel like they were when I played them. I don't remember them actually being that impressive. What the fuck are they? $1,600. Their artillery. Why do I have Spearman and Warrior mix? Let's take one more like this. I gotta think what that's gonna be. Maybe it's resources on my Discord. Maybe it's something. Maybe I just gotta find someone who's got some basic armies they can give me, who's been playing a while, that they can recommend, so I can start playing some other factions. Because it feels like playing a couple with an army that's fun and not shitty would be really nice. And I would like to not be playing Tomb Kings again right now. Setcher on his chariot. It cuts infantry like butter. Yeah. I keep butter out of our diet these days. No, just kidding. Just kidding. You can have butter if you want. I don't know, man. I'm not sure that the chariot makes any fucking difference to what we've been doing here. I tried VC. I don't know what that means. So the answer is probably yes. Yeah. Gotta force the opponent to come to you. We got artillery for that. Vampire counts. Nope. Look forward to my guides. Sure, but I gotta learn. I mean, today's day one. I guess we just need to not be too fussed that we're gonna get destroyed all day today.
Fresh from the stagecoach.
Patty Bun, thank you for the sub. Welcome. Appreciate the support. All right. Yes, but like comments like that, thank you Jensen for the resub. Comments like that aren't super helpful, Queeks, because it's really what I'd like to have is imagine, I guess maybe this is my job and not your job in some sense, right? But imagine you were trying to teach a player to play a game, right? And you're dropping them into Total War and you're like, you know, this is a really fun, really cool game with epic battles, quite complicated, a lot of back and forth. There's skill for the player to do stuff both on the micro side of things as well as on the fitting side of things, like building the armies. Like, cool, that sounds great. How do I get into it? Well, it's not matchmaking, so you won't play baddies to get better. Oh, okay, so you're playing the good people. And you're going to have about 30 units per faction, not counting the elites. And instead of having like a set number of units, you're going to have a point score. So you could... Some units are going to be entirely bad, and all the stats are going to be hidden. All right, well, now what do I do? What you'd really like is something like, oh, you should try these guys, this build, this army, kind of like that guide was, except more in date. Like, I think that was probably a pretty decent attempt at a pretty significant build, guide rather. But I'm just thinking, like, if I were to make a newbie guide for this, like, where would I start? I'd be like, look, all right, getting involved in the multiplayer. Multiplayer is super fun. Here's the type of things you want to think about. Like, pick a faction. These are probably my top 3 newbie player factions for these reasons. Once you have the faction, try out these basic armies. Get a sense of what your units are going to be doing, what you need to be matching up again. Take the time during fights to read your opponent's units, because once you're familiar with your units that you're using all day, knowing your opponent's units is going to let you figure out how to deploy them. You know, stuff like that. But I just don't have that right now. So we're going to be kind of running into this blindly, I think. Yeah. You're not going to go through that in Twitch comments. I'm not asking you to go through that in Twitch comments. I'm asking you to link me a resource where someone's done that. Anyways, not a big deal. It's just telling me that knowledge is power is helpful when I have access to that. It just kind of feels cheeky otherwise, right? It's like, knowledge is what sets a player apart in this game. But it's day one. How do I get knowledge? It will help you when you become knowledgeable. Just learn. Yeah, exactly. I have no idea what I'm playing against. We'll see. Yeah, I agree with that, JJ man. And again, I'm not trying to single you out for that. It's not that. It's just that sentiment is kind of frustrating right now because we've been all day trying to knowledge. It's just, I don't even know what these are.
Very well. I am undefeatable.
God, they are really ranged. These couldn't quite realize how far these bows can shoot. I probably don't want them. I don't like that they're faster than the infantry. I mean, I guess I do because I fucking hate how slow my infantry are. But like, they run forward and then get blocked. It's kind of dumb.
I can throw the sands.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise the sun.
Thank you, Dave. VR chill.
The cult agrees.
Not sure I want him over here. What? Is he rooted now? Shit. How do I do it? I hold down this and shift. Just want you to attack that, okay? Okay, I mean, my archers are unmolested. This is a flanking unit. That's got to be dealt with. Let's move in a little bit. Our artillery is wreaking havoc, as are our little scorpions, right? archers even shooting anymore? They seem to be. Kind of annoyed we aren't winning these fights a little bit more decisively, but looks like they finally got some anti-large versus our guy. It's fine. Get on that. Live with that. Get in there. We took too much damage running him up in the beginning. Oh wait, there's another unit that's back here? Shit. Didn't see that.
Glad to see you back on TWWH2.
Did you attack Bear for the resub?
Falling back in love with it.
Yeah, I am. I'm enjoying it. Put a lot. Glad to be on it. Alright, so we can engage that. Maybe get the artillery piece out. Which is good, because I need that damage. And what are we? We're being engaged with a lord. A lord is on top of our archers. That sucks. Need a unit to, like, maybe tie that up. So, I see them having range.
Dispensation.
Jesus Christ. Thank you, Arathon, for the 48 months and DHB with 10,000 bits. Dude. you're on a roll today. You're just checking all the different types of donations, right? Getting cash, bits, and sub donations. Jesus. Thank you, man. I don't know what I did to deserve this recently, but apparently something great. This must have been a previous lifetime karma catching up with me. Appreciate it. Alright, so from my perspective, he's got about 25 more units than I have as a player here. His units all seem to be ranged, and his unit seems stronger than my units when he actually gets in combat with me. So what is happening? Vigor is happening? No, I know I'm bleeding now, but why do his units seem so much better than mine? Look again, there's like another unit just behind me attacking me. A lack of understanding. Are you really going to answer a lack of understanding when I'm specifically requesting the information? Yes, there's a lack of understanding. Now explain it, you smug fuck. Holy crap. Like, request for information. Don't know what's happening. A lack of understanding is occurring. He's not running almost anything else. This is just basic, like, ranged units, but they're stronger than my basic units, right? Like his spear infantry, his infantry when they engaged my infantry kicked the shit out of me. I got a lot of hits in with that. The artillery too. Like it wasn't like nothing. Like we got fair damage on there, and then my archers were set up all the way as he ran in and ran out again. It still didn't do anything. So, I mean, we definitely lost here. If I quit, do I get the screen that tells me the kills? Because I want to see how much this artillery did. Moving the Shabian too much. Yeah, I commented on that coming through with it. But I'm kind of asking, like, so the answer is he's got a lot of cheap units, and the cheap units are decent units, essentially. You can check now. I just want to wait for that to end. It's fine. Alright. How do I see the units? Presumably here. Yeah, okay. Yeah, 191 kills off that artillery piece. Cetra's super expensive. Well, Cetra's not doing shit for me that I can tell, so I'm happy to get rid of Cetra. Let's try tweaking that. Don't charge my big units in blindly. What is my artillery killing? I'm not sure. Mostly I've been setting it on ranged units because ranged units stay still and take huge amounts of damage from the volleys. Let's try tweaking that build slightly. Not so much to deal with that because I think the cost of this unit is really high. Do a generic lord. I like the idea of that. Just a Tomb King lord. I don't have to give him a War Sphinx, but I could. It's still a very expensive unit.
new subscriber arrives.
Give the evil egg.
It fills you with determination.
Welcome. You need some units to tie down their ranged. I don't think I can do that though, right? Because I've got skeletons, which are kind of like units, but in fact are not. And I've got, I mean, that's not even supposed to be there. It's supposed to be a skeleton. Oh, I have max on my spearmen. I can take horsemen. The horsemen are really bad in this faction. What if I just put in another fucking artillery piece? Another level 5 subtrain today. Crazy, guys. Crazy. Yeah, I get that they need help, but the fucking great bows are supposed to be help. Maybe we drop a great bow. Is this the...
Quitters
Anti-large.
never win.
Choo choo.
Snipe. Standard archers and standard great bow. Standard catapults are strong. Really? These things were really good. $380, $440. This thing does 170 damage. This thing does 959 damage. Thank you, Angamar, for the 7 months. The tier 2 sub. Yeah, we could bring a super fancy cat. We could bring a war sphinx. Monster cab unit. No, this thing was shit. We used those earlier and they were fucking garbage. Scorpions are expensive? They're really not. Scorpions are 1,000. Everything in this army is expensive. Depends how we want to do anti-large. I was planning on doing anti-large with great bows, but maybe we just drop the great bows, use artillery just to fucking wreck everything coming in that way. Keep our skeleton line. I think 5 is enough. I didn't think very much of this tomb guard either. So maybe we build that as core. Maybe I try to get a caster in here and some, I don't know. A sphinx and necrosphinx. Artillery won't do anything versus large units. Sure, but I just lost to a swarm of infantry with no large units to be seen. So I want to bring maybe one of the death ones. Okay. Check Discord for a TK army suggestion. Thanks. I'll have a look. Yeah, I'll keep working with what I have. So, anti-infantry, get them locked up. Some damage dealers, including spells. I'm going to take my micro time. 3,000 left for some what? Need some anti-large now, right? Could actually just throw in 3 great bows. Looks that's really ranged heavy though. Don't really like that. I haven't been very impressed with this unit. Stalkers. Customize these lords a bit. Abilities. Don't care about that. Do care about that. That. And items. And this dude. Hex, maybe. Life leeching. Oh, this is the shit caster. I don't want you. I thought death was the one I liked. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was this one? Or maybe I just don't have to take those spells. Oh, that's a good one. Improved power recharge was actually good. Maybe it wasn't. And then what do we need from these? What spells? Spirit Leech is single target, right? It's like I cast it on kind of an annoying group and it like nukes them down. And then the other one was this one. So like that. It's pretty close. Swap out one spear for one skeleton. Gives us 8 fodder. Little tiny bit of anti-large. Could try to get another anti-large unit in. Either some of these Tomb Guard, maybe. Really like that unit. Make 2 variations of this. Could. Let's save elite double variation strategies for later. I just mostly want to see. So I kind of wanted something to deal with anti-large here. Not sure I have an idea for an anti-large right now. Spears are anti-large. Kind of. All right, what do we get for upgrades of units? Like that. Save this. Calling it to art. Tomb King. Okay. All right, let's get a match with this. Oops. Units have trouble dodging arrows. Archers are anti-large. Tomb Guard with halberds are anti-large. Yeah, they were kind of expensive. Maybe it's worth it. My melee killing power might be a problem. I think I have 4 things that kill melee though. I have the Lord, the 2 scorpions, and the catapults. Is this battle online versus players or question mark? Multiplayer is in the title. All right. catapults do friendly fire too. All the better. It's gonna get those kill counts up there. Yeah, that's the plan, Obliza. We're gonna try to sit back with double artillery, soften them up, and then basically lock them in melee with the shitty spears, and then hit them with scorpions and lords from behind. I wouldn't mind trying Skaven. Could be fun. Didn't they have some super sweet fucking like warp fire catapult thingy that was like awesome? Support scorpions with infantry. I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to support infantry with scorpions. Watch out for sword masters. They're fantastic anti-infantry infantry. I will anti-infantry infantry them. With catapults. Shoot. Alright.
Mortuary cult. Carrion Lord. Let's priest.
No, what? Why wouldn't he just replace them in the fucking positions I put them in? God damn it. Started to. Rip. It's just 3 dragons. What is this shit, chat? Alright, this should be something I can cast on, right? Can we shoot this or what? No? Wish they'd shoot these fucking units. So I'm just getting wrecked by dragons, apparently. You can land whenever they want, ignore my units. What are these stupid, shitty fucking archers doing, dude? Like, every time there's like, archers are anti-large. They're anti-something, anti-my sanity. Just like lands and kills my thing. Where are you going, dude? Where's my lord? That's the caster. Where's my actual lord there? Okay. This guy is much better than me, for sure. It's annoying to get picked apart by something that I don't understand either. So, alright. So he gets to fly around and do whatever the fuck he wants because my archers won't shoot him. Why won't they shoot him? Because they're just assholes? Guess so. So why do these units not die? We've cast this thing 15 times on them. This is weak versus multiple combatants, so presumably it's strong versus single targets, but it didn't do shit to this thing. My archers didn't do shit to it. How did he heal them? Notice how all my opponents spread out my... Please answer the direct questions I ask without offering other forms of random advice, because I really don't want to hear random advice as I'm learning this. I just felt like I played against someone who has a lot of experience with the game there and knows what they're doing, where I'm struggling to fucking identify units and factions right now. So they have a healing unit for 3 dragons that heal, can land in my army whenever they want, take off again, and can't be killed by my army? Yeah, pretty much, unfortunately. In general, how do I stop flying fucking healing dragon lords that can snipe whatever unit they want? What effects am I looking for that? Slows? More spellcasting? More archers? What stops that from just abusing me? Net. Bone Giant Archer. Maybe I can drop these 2 Yushabi for a Bone Giant then. Or maybe put my Tomb Prince on a horse. It's true. Poisoned is just a slow, right? It's not actually a dot. Frustrating to play against that. Don't know what the units do. Don't know what his units are. Don't know how to counter it. Yeah, Obliza, that doesn't help me though, right? Because you're not telling me shit. You telling me that he put his units well is not helpful for me. March at his front line. I don't think so. Can bog them down in melee. Okay. Need fast archers. Alright. Well, we'll just try to mentally recover from that one. Difficult to surround them when they landed. They seem to land. I sent units on them to try to catch them when they landed, including lords. And it just didn't really seem to actually knock them down much. to be right next to the unit. But if your unit is right next to it, though, doesn't it block its stuff? Like if my spear is overlaps with the line of units, they don't shoot anymore, right? So I guess I haven't figured out where the location is to protect a unit from that flying harassment. So what is this? Stealth deployed in the forest? That's behind their deployment line. I guess I didn't see what faction he was, and I don't know that I know. So yeah, stalker units is probably what we're seeing. Let's go find them. What is that white buff? Moving in and out of an area buff, thanks. So what do I do to spot this? Just spread some units out.
A resplendent offering.
Thank you, Angmar. There they are. Yeah. I let these units just ignore my units. It's very exciting. More fucking units running around my lines, apparently. You know, some of my units actually, like, pretended they cared about defending people. Still shooting my artillery. Alright, where's this unit? So this is strong versus single combatant. Oh, he's actually sniping my mage right now with this unit. And running away again. Turn around and shoot that. You can shoot that too, and you can as well. This is moving around. It's engaged there. Okay. Still on my caster, annoyingly. What does this spell do? It's probably a nuke. He's killing my caster with this unit. I need some way to deal with He just killed my caster with this hero unit that just rides around and fucking does not get tied up in melee by my shit. That's insanely stupid. Yeah. Sure. Just killed my other catapult. Wow. Yeah, but okay. I don't know how to describe this. I'm not asking. It's like something will happen, chat. Like one of my units will get shit on like that, and you're like, well, dragons are very strong versus your comp. And then it's like another unit kills your shit, and you're like, Tyrion's the strongest lord. And then it's like archers destroy me from behind. You're like, archers are very good ranged units. And it's like, yes, I get that every single unit is fucking causing us a problem here, apparently. You know what I mean? Like, it's not that series of things. Yes, he's much faster than you. So, alright, so this shit needs to, we gotta get off this cat and get on a faster mount. We can't have this shit just running around behind our lines doing whatever the hell it wants, which is fucking bullshit. Tomb Kings are countered by dwarves. Like that kind of comment just gets hilarious after a while. Pain is a part of your living. Pain is life. What's my stupid lord? Is he doing anything? No, not really. You can go after that. Oh, I was gonna cast them back there. Shit, I forgot. Look at this shit. Just skirmishes into this. I think we might actually be winning. I'm not entirely certain yet. Unit's healing.
Obey and move. We march.
You chase it, please.
Perish. Agree. First them. My orders. Barjan. Nehekulosa. Move, slave.
So this thing is killing me as I run from it, as this guy kites me, because whatever reason, I guess. Thing is destroying us at the moment. Okay, these things have poison though. That's why I pulled them back to hit this fucking thing with poison.
Animus. Move, slave.
And we're gonna loop around and kill this caster. I don't know if it died or not.
Come now. Traverse, slaves. Go. We march.
Alright, hopefully the scorpions are doing work, because I'm running out of units. This lord won't die, and apparently is stronger than all of our guys put together. Let's fucking get on that, please. Snipe that lord, please.
Petra worships me. Nakshaku.
Apparently he manages to get out of the spears, which slow him and poison him, to charge into our archers. Are you fucking kidding me? I don't think we win this anymore. It was close, but we did not get there. Him sniping my mage, but me being unable to turn around and kill his mage seems pretty bad news overall. Yeah. Okay. So again, you shall be archers being absolute fucking dog shit. I don't know. I feel like the last two players just exploited the shit out of the AI in this game in like a way that as a new player, like I have no idea how to deal with, right? Their units seem to lock my units into melee, but my units don't lock them into melee. Exploited the slowness of my army. Did they? Or did they exploit the fact that my units apparently don't auto attack and don't engage them? Yeah, maybe we drop the... I don't know. Maybe I don't know if we can drop the archers entirely. Like, we drop the archers entirely. What do we do versus the next round of fucking flying cheese, huh? Yeah. So the spell, the single target spell... Chat, I was using the right spell versus heroes, right? It's the first spell is damage versus heroes, and the second spell is damage versus unit, like groups of units. He got a lot of free hits with Tyrion while the Lord was chasing the mage. Explain that. Because if he's hitting me in the back, shouldn't I be hitting him in the back? Isn't that how that should fucking work? No. No? What do you mean, no? Mages on horse. All right, so we need to, after this fight, we need to add mage on horse. Maybe Lord on horse. Not sure yet. We gotta figure out about archers, question mark. Okay. Tomb prints on horse could be a solution. We'll see. I don't want to check Discord. I'm thank you guys for trying to help. You can leave me stuff in Discord and I'll read it after, but I'm not at the moment interested in that. It's too many conflicting voices with conflicting ideas of what to do here. Mostly I just want the questions I have answered. That's just more useful to me right now. Mass for large units.